Hello, welcome to the Sports Betting Podcast. I'm Scott Baxter. You're going to find the best sports betting and sports gambling news right here. Yesterday I spoke about how Europe was a bet at 74 down to 6-4 at the Ryder Cup, and this morning it is down to 6-4. So any less than that, then you want to really be thinking about doing something else. But regardless, today we're going to be speaking about the foursomes at the Ryder Cup. It's the morning rounds of the Ryder Cup. It is a gamble, so to begin with, over the event, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, there's going to be 5 events. There's going to be 2 rounds on the Friday, 2 rounds on the Saturday and 1 round on the Sunday. You're going to have the foursomes in the mornings and the fourballs in the afternoons on the Friday and Saturday. So this podcast here is just a short podcast where we'll be speaking about the foursomes on the Friday. It's the first round of the Ryder Cup. So to begin with, let's speak about your budget. It is a gamble, but you do want a budget for the whole tournament. So there's 5 events. If you suppose you can at the end of the day, we've got to work out your return on investment. So it doesn't really matter if your budget is £10 or £100 or whatever. Proportion it in the same way as this, and the idea is over the course of the next 3 days, we're going to give the bookies a proper hiding. So let's crack on with the Ryder Cup foursome betting today. I've got a switch screen. By the way, when I'm speaking about odds, every bookmaker is slightly different on the market that is the market prices. So if it's not exactly what I'm speaking about is exactly the same as what you're looking at on your online bookie, then it won't be that much different. So today we start off with 4 matches at the foursomes. We've got Deschambault and Thomas against Ram and Hatton in the first match. Then we've got Scheffler and Henley against Zaberg and Fitzpatrick in the second match. We've got English and Morikawa against McIlroy and Fleetwood in the third match. And then we've got Cantley and Schauffele against McIntyre and Hovland in the fourth match. So there's various markets available, and we are speaking about gambling, so you really can do whatever you want. I'll speak about it later when we come to the afternoon foursomes, when the groups are announced. It should be about maybe 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'll speak about that then. But today, if you split your budget over the tournament into 5, you're going to bet 20 on these Day1 foursomes. So you can put whatever you want. The one that I'm going for is Day1 foursomes correct score, and I'm looking at Europe 2.5 points, USA 1.5 points. So I can see that's at 6-1. Just put a £20 single on it at 6-1. You might get 11-2, you might get 13-2. I'm looking at 6-1. So that's the prediction for Day 1 Foursomes, where the players are going to play one ball and they're going to take alternate shots at it. So in effect, Europe will have one ball, USA will have one ball, and the players will have alternate shots at it. It will, you don't really need to know much more than that about it. So to get off to a good start, it's Europe 2.5 points, USA 1.5 points in the morning matches. Like I say, we're going to speak about the Fourballs maybe about 4 or 5 o'clock. I'll be able to do a short podcast about it. Coming up tomorrow, we're going to be speaking about potential bets, not gambles, at in the English Premier League, and also we're going to be covering a horse race meeting on Saturday in the UK, and it's a gamble, and there's a difference between a bet and a gamble. Anyway, good luck on the Day 1 Foursomes. I'll speak to you later. Good luck until then. Bye.